Okay guys, so from this to this, stay with us to see how we did that. Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Today guys, we finally did make some progress on that Hyundai Elantra that we purchased, guys, that we bought from Copart. And today will be the day that we'll be painting the rear quarter panel. So what we'll be doing, guys, you can see bonder work is done, everything's done. We just need to spray a little bit of primer on those spots where the bond is showing. The yellow is the primer, high build primer. We do have some imperfections under the tail light, but I don't think it really matters there, it won't be visible. So what the plan is, guys, today, stay with us, we'll be blending the paint and clear coat. We'll spray paint up to here, okay, and we'll blend the clear coat about right here. Also, stay with us to see what materials we use and stuff like that. And we got a new compressor, guys, the other day, okay, this one right here. Little one because we don't have so much room at the new location, but for little jobs it works amazing. Okay guys, also we'll show you how to get rid of orange peel. No matter how good you are, no matter how good equipment you use, sometimes you have orange peel. And especially blending the paint, it's almost the same procedure, so make sure you stay with us until the end and you'll see the end result. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have everything prepared here, everything is wrapped. So what we're going to do, we'll just paint the rear quarter panel. Also, you can see that we have the trunk lid there on the inside, because you have to paint the inside first and then the outside. So stay with us, we'll show you what we're going to use. We use a surface prep wipe, okay, those are amazing, guys. It removes grease, wax, if you have any grease from your fingers, that thing works amazing. We'll definitely recommend it. Okay, and you just go over it. It's a wet wipe, cleans really good. You let it dry before you paint, but it usually doesn't take very long, to be honest with you, a couple minutes and it's dry. As you can see on top, it already started drying. So we are ready to add the paint to the gun now. Always make sure that you use a mesh, okay? Because if you don't, if you get a flake or something in the gun, it will not spray right and you will need to redo the paint job. Okay, that's the paint that we use. Again, nothing sponsored in this video, guys, just we show you what products we use and what works good for us. If you have any suggestions, just let us know. We learn from one another. Okay guys, you always have to use a full face mask, painting mask. We don't use the right equipment, but that's very dangerous for your health. That's why this video is just for entertainment purpose. So we're ready to spray. Usually I go about 20 to 30, okay, psi on the gun. And the first coat will be very light. Always adjust it on something before you start painting. Okay, and with the paint I'm gonna go up to here. Okay, so I can start on one very light coat. This is the foundation coat now. Alright guys, the second coat will be a little bit thicker, but make sure it doesn't run. This is metallic. If you make it too thick, it's not good, it's heavy. We'll do 3 coats most likely. The third one will be light with more air. We'll show you what else we're gonna do so we can make the metallic pop out more. So let's do the second coat now. Okay guys, the last one, I'm going to increase the air pressure a little bit and we'll spray for more distance. That way the metallic will spread more even and it will pop out a little bit more, because this paint has quite a bit of metallic, the factory paint. Okay, so I'll just increase probably by 5 psi. Okay, perfect. And go one more time from higher distance, like that. Okay, that's it. So we use a Finish One clear coat. It's very inexpensive and it works really good. We like that thing. It comes with 3 different kind of activators. They have slow, fast and medium, depending on the temperature. So you can see when you order one what you need. Okay guys, so now we will be blending the clear coat. So what we are going to do, okay, we are going to set the paper towel, okay, right there, and we need to hold it. Okay, let me just grab it quick so we can install tape on the bottom. You'll see what I'm talking about. We'll show you how we do it on top. That way we will be able to blend the clear coat really nice. Okay, now we are going to flip that paper towel and we will not have very sharp edge that way. Okay, like that, right here now. Okay, and the one there as well. Now we will need to do one for this side. Because if you just stop painting right here, you're going to have really well developed edge, which will be almost impossible to blend, because it will always stick out. So we'll get another towel now, paper towel, okay, like that. Okay, and put tape on it. And now we're going to flip it. Okay, like that. Okay, let me show you what we have on top as well. The same thing. You see, and that way we don't have a very sharp edge there. Stay with us to see how we're going to clear coat it and how we're going to blend it after that. Now, some people do one coat, some do 2. Most likely we will do 1. So it's important to spray the clear coat right. If you spray too much, it's going to run. It will make a drop, which is not pretty at all. You can fix it, wet sand it, fix it, but it's really hard to do that. If you don't spray enough, you have little pinholes. So stay with us, I'm gonna demonstrate what you need to strive for. Okay, let me just spray a little bit here now. You need to make sure that you get all the edges first. I'll just do a little bit because I need to put my mask. Okay, 1 second and I'm gonna show you what we need to do. Okay, so now I'll paint right here, guys. Okay, right here on the side I'm going to paint. Okay, let me show you now. Let me get some extra light so I can demonstrate a little bit better. Okay. Okay, now you can see. Let me see. Okay, like that. No, that's too much light. Let me spray a little bit and show you what exactly you need to do. Okay, check out the little dots that we have here. That means that we have okay, we have dry spot. That's not enough clear coat. Okay, check it out now. Here it's getting shiny and smooth. That's what you strive for, but before it gets shiny about half a second, you need to stop spraying. So we'll go ahead and clear coat the whole thing now. This is the finished result, as you can see. So we're gonna wait for it to dry about 24 hours and we'll proceed with the next step. Okay guys, so as you remember, we showed you how to blend, how to actually spray the clear coat down there and blend it, but it's almost impossible to show with the camera there. So what we're going to show you on the more obvious spot right here on the top. That's where we'll demonstrate how to blend them now, because you can see better, we have better light, and you'll be able to see better, so we don't hide any results from you. So we'll get masking tape now, painter's tape, and we're going to cover everything else that we are not going to get rid of orange peel or anything like that. This is because we'll be wet sanding, and you don't want to cover sand, wet sand the door, because it's already good. So gotta make sure that you protect the rest of the car, okay? And especially seals for windows, you can see like that. Those are the ones that you need to cover, because otherwise sometimes the rubbing compound, it's hard to get out of and they'll look white. Okay, you can see right here we put more tape. Next you're going to need 2000 sandpaper, okay, soft bulk, and we're going to get the paper, sandpaper on the bulk, and we're going to dip it in water, just clean water. Usually we go about body temperature water, and you're going to start sanding the spot, okay, where the two clear coats meet. It's very important to apply a little bit more pressure on the new clear coat, because it's thicker than the old one. You have to be very careful not to go through the old clear coat, because it's thin, and if you go through it you have to clear coat it again. It's a little bit more complicated procedure, so you have to like take your time and be really careful, okay? So you can see it's gonna take a little bit of time, and then we're going to wet sand the rest of the corner panel to show you how to get rid of orange peel. You can actually start with 1500 sandpaper if you have more orange peel, but we don't have so much this time, so we'll just stick to the 2000 this time. Okay, and what it should look like when you're done, guys, and you rinse it off and dry it, we'll show you what it looks like, but it should be like, it shouldn't have any pinholes and things like that. Oh guys, forgot to mention, it's very important just to go back and forth, never sand in a circle, because otherwise you will not be able to polish it easy, and you'll be able to see scratches in the paint. So always go just back and forth, and preferably do not have any jewelry like rings and stuff on your hands. Don't ask why we do, because if you have something like a ring, you can easily scratch the paint while you're doing that. Okay guys, so we rinsed it off, and now we're going to dry it, remove all the tape, because it's a wet tape, and you don't want to have any water when you're dealing with the rubbing compound and machine polish and things like that, because it will be not very effective. So remove all the tape now, and we'll have to install a new one later at a few places. So let me show you now what we're striving for, guys. So we dried it now, and let me show you what you should strive for, guys. Okay, what you should do. Okay, you should not have any holes, like pinholes, if you want to get rid of 100% of the orange peel. Okay, check it out here now. We don't have any holes, but next to it right here, okay, you can see that we have a little bit. Okay, like right here. If you have something like that, that means that you still have orange peel. So we will have to address this place probably a little bit. But you can see that the factory paint still has some orange peel. So if you want to replicate it, what you need to do, just leave a very thin layer of orange peel, okay, like what we have here. And that way you look the same as the rest of the car, because otherwise this thing will be smooth as glass when you're done, and it will be a little bit obvious. Okay, so we just left a little bit of orange peel in it. Stay with us now to see what else we need to do. Alright guys, so what we are going to use now. We have that buffer, okay, right here, we usually go about between 19 and 2000 RPMs. We use the Perfect Heat Series 3M rubbing compounds. With the first one will be the rubbing compound, the second one is machine polish. What we are going to do, we will just apply a thin layer out of the sun, which is very important. Never do that in the sun. Okay, a thin layer, and usually if you have a big area to work, don't work all at the same time. Okay, just half of it. If it's a door, just do half of it. If it's like a fender or something, usually you can do the whole thing at once. It really depends on the temperature and all that stuff. Also at the end we'll do another thing that will prevent the clear coat fading from the UV rays. So stay with us to see what we're going to use at the end now. So it's important to use a face mask. If you do that, we'll go at about 1900 RPMs now. You can read on the different compounds, use different recommendations, but 1900 works really good for us. Go back and forth. Okay, so we'll actually go ahead and apply one more layer, but first we'll finish the rest of it and we'll come for another layer. You need most likely two. Okay, you can see the shine, how it brings the shine out of the paint, but two is recommended, guys. We're ready with the rubbing compound. Now what we are doing, we get a microfiber towel. When we get a microfiber towel, we're going to wipe everything, okay, and we'll be ready to use the machine polish after that. So actually for the machine polish, you don't even need to have the tape most of the times, unless you want to protect rubber sealings if you're doing that for the first time, like that, but usually it's easier to clean. Okay, those are the microfiber towels, they work amazing. Okay, for the machine polish we're going to use a soft foam pad now. Make sure that they're clean every time you use it, okay? And now we will apply a thin layer. Again, we'll do about 2 coats of that. 1 or 2, really depends, but we'll recommend 2. It doesn't take too long, and usually you will not use as much as the rubbing compound. The machine polish you use less of it because it's more greasy. And actually after that you can use the third one, number 3. But instead of 3 we use something else. We'll show you what we do in a little bit. So we'll do the whole panel this time. Okay, and again at about 1900 to 2000 RPMs. Alright guys, check it out how much better that thing looks. Okay, we'll do one more coat and you see what else we need to do. Next we're using NEEWER. This one is made by Chemical, guys, and again guys, everything in this video is purchased by us, nothing is sponsored. Just materials that we use. This one is a nanotech, really good thing. When you apply this one, it preserves the clear coat and it does not fade from the UV sun rays. Okay, we will apply this one by hand, a thin layer, and after that we'll wipe it with a microfiber towel. And we're gonna go take it to the sun and see our end result. Okay guys, so this is our finished result now. Check it out how we blended the clear coat and the paint. It's almost impossible to tell. We'll be fixing dentless paint repair, that dent right here. And this is where we blended them. Check it out. I'll change the angles, okay? Almost practically impossible to see, guys. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and see you guys next time.